What's good, gang? We're back with another episode of BBL. I'm going up against Fire Bro and his Chiyu Annihilate core team. It's kind of a little bit of scary. I'm going to show you exactly what I brought in order to counter everything. This is actually a team, funnily enough, I built myself. I built this team myself, which is weird. So originally my girlfriend was in this league and I built her this, and then she ended up not having too much fun with it. So she dropped out, and then this guy took over the team and said, everything's cool with it. I don't need to replace anything. Everything's cool. So now I'm just going up against a team that I built myself, and I don't want to give myself too much credit. I don't want to glaze myself too much, but it's a tough team to prep for. So I brought the Life Orb Greninja set. Again, this is everything completely standard. It's everything that you would expect from a Greninja set, but I'm hoping that this can beat just about everything. I mean, it has super effective moves against most Mons. I hope that it can kill Annihilate from full after a Battle Bond boost with Surf, but we'll see. Generally, just once I chip a couple things down, it should be able to get a sweep with the Battle Bond boost, but obviously it's easier said than done. I've got an interesting Mawile set here with no stab. No stab attacks Mawile. Very interesting. So basically Psychic Fangs just hits everything that I need it to hit, and then Knock Off and as Sucker Punch just kind of hits everything else. Like, there's a lot of things that like I really wouldn't need to click anything other than these moves, because they all work exactly what I need. You know, they all work for exactly what I need them to. Like Mega Pidgeot would probably be the one where I'd be like, I would prefer to have a dip, you know, maybe an Iron Head or a Play Rough here, but like it's not that bad. We've got an interesting Gliscor set. This is my first time running offensive because Ground Flying kind of sweeps into his team. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll think it's defensive and swap out of something, and then I'll be able to kind of set up from there and hopefully get a sweep. Hopefully I hit my dual wing beats. But I guess that works for any move that isn't guaranteed to hit, although I think that's the first one that we've come across so far. Yeah, it is. We've got my AV Okie Dokie. Speaking of moves that aren't guaranteed to hit, we brought a Gunk Shot on it. This is mainly my answer to Chiyu and maybe any other special threat I happen to go up against. Hopefully the Chiyu doesn't run Psychic, but Drain Punch should be able to OHKO it with these EVs. I think that's what I set the EVs for, but I don't know. I made this team a while ago, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously just a general check to most things, and then Psychic Fangs for Annihilate, Gunk Shot, and Drain Punch's general stab, and then Knock Off just for utility, and also to hit Slowbro, and Rotom. Then we've got a defensive Arcanine. This is the first time I'm bringing a defensive Arcanine. I like Stone Edge just because I don't want to deal too much recoil to myself. You know, Will-O-Wisp to burn some things that might be a little bit too hot to handle, like a Revavroom maybe, although actually Revavroom might just straight up sweep me. Ooh, maybe I run Air Balloon instead, so that I can't get high horsepower and I can burn. Live updates? Actually, dude, it genuinely might sweep me. All right, guess we're running Air Balloon. It might just pop and end up doing nothing, and then I get screwed. But I kind of have nothing else to beat that. That's kind of rough. Whatever, hopefully that doesn't become too much of a problem. I can at least bring it in as a one-time switch in to Revavroom, and it should hopefully be able to deal with it while I can burn it. And then we finally bring Espeon. Woo! Espeon's first game. Poggers. I actually was going to bring Espeon last week. If you notice, I didn't post a video last week, and that one was going to be heat. I brought Espeon and I brought Munchlax. Fucking 2-point Munchlax was about to cook in that game. But unfortunately, the person had to drop out, so I wasn't able to, you know, bring that team. But it would have been cool, but it did have Espeon on it. So now we're finally bringing Espeon. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if this set is perfect or anything. I have no fucking clue, but I just want Espeon to finally come to a match, and I don't know if I should be forcing Espeon to come. Pause. Because of the fact that I'm, like, very close to playoffs. I'm 3-3 right now with 2 games left, so I'm like really trying to sneak into playoffs, but whatever. I'd rather provide good content and actually use all the mons that I drafted rather than just trying to sneak into playoffs using the same team over and over. It's got defense EVs just with Calm Mind to hopefully kind of ramp up the speed with Terra Fairy, boosting Draining Kisses base power up to 60, and then just generally being Stab, obviously. So hopefully that Psychic Fairy combo really works. It only gets walled by Terra Steel Rivavroom, but I'm not sure how likely that is to come. So that's the team. I could run Sword Power, but 1, I want to be able to guarantee that I'm doing better damage to Clodsire, and 2, I just want to be able to use it off rip if necessary instead of having to be stuck with a 20 power move and I have to Calm Mind things. But yeah, that's the team. Looking for a clutch win. Hopefully I don't get bucked by Scarf Chiyu, because that thing is a threat and I don't have much to beat it. I probably should bring more. Maybe a Scarf user that can outpace Chiyu, but too late now. Here we are. So I'll see you guys in the match. And we're in. Is this just top 6? Okay, it's top 7 with no Pidgeot. So it's almost top 6, just with a Terra Captain added in there. So that's rough. I could see a Clodsire lead. I don't know if Chiyu leads here. I could see either Slowbro or Claude being the best lead here for him. I'm actually gonna lead Espeon. I don't know if it feels like it's almost too early, but like, Ugh, this is a tough mon. Is it because this thing wants to parting shot? Bro kind of does a lot of damage. I'm gonna go Arcanine. It's the chance that I initially had to bring this mon. Oh, it's toxic spikes. That is very interesting. So let's see. Okay, so we are gonna get a burn on Claude here, which is very nice. Now this thing might have something for me to break Sash, but even Stone Edge isn't doing much to me while it's burned. So I'm just gonna get up my rocks. If he wants to start hazard spamming, that's fine. He's not going to. I'm gonna go Okie Dokie now. Just get rid of the spike. Maybe do I want to do that? I guess I have Psychic Fangs. That should be doing some decent damage to it. And I'm burned. It's burned anyway. I don't really need to worry about this thing's offensive power. And Chiyu can't come in on a Psychic Fangs anyway, because then I just hit it back. So we're just gonna see it try to chip me down. That's fine. I guess I could knock off here. I'm gonna go for a knockoff. Oh, we get a crit. That felt really lucky. But I mean, he was probably sacking it anyway, so I guess it does bail me out there. But if I would have went for Psychic Fangs, it didn't really matter, so, you know, it's whatever. Now, I'm really hoping Chiyu comes in here, but I don't know, because if that thing is Psychic, then I could be cooked. And I don't know if I want to lose this thing. But I guess I don't really need it for anything, right? Oh, this is interesting. This thing comes in. I think I want to hit it with a knockoff. Maybe I don't. I'm going to Drain Punch it, I think. Okay, it is just going to do that. That is big damage. That is very big damage. Oh, I ran Hyper Cutter again, dude. I gotta learn to be better than that. Now, I've got a couple of options here. I can go Greninja. I can also go Arcanine and probably just pop a Stone Edge because I don't think he wants to get Wisp. I could go Gliscor and try to start setting up. I think that's probably my best bet. If Chiyu is Choice Scarf, I don't die to anything except a Fire Blast, and then I can actually just Swords Dance up and win. So I'm gonna Agility first. Okay, perfect. So now I can get an SD off. See, what do you got? It's just gonna set up another spike. So I'm +2/+2. I'm gonna pop an EQ. Bars. The crit didn't matter, unless that thing was hella bulk, but it probably shouldn't have mattered. Now the Togekiss comes in, so we're gonna try to get a dual wing beat off. Now, if this thing is max bulk, it actually does survive, but I should be fine from anything that it has to offer back. Okay, we're gonna get a low roll in the second one, and it's gonna Encore me. I mean, that kinda sucks. Okay, we got an unfortunate miss there. It is what it is. That actually low-key might help us, because now we only have to dual wing beat one more time. Ooh, is he gonna hope for a miss here? Is that what he's doing? That thing is dead. Gliscor putting in the work so far. And now my Encore is over. So now I get to Earthquake this. Let's see if I get some big damage. Big damage. Yawn isn't going to do anything to me. He can't swap here because Annihilape is going to get 2-hit KO'd by an Earthquake. We might see an instant win here. He wanted to put me to sleep. Yeah, he forgot. So the question is, do I Earthquake here? Like, is Earthquake just the better move, especially when I have... I think it is. And it kills anyway, because it's offensive. Okay, I just didn't want to risk a dual wing beat miss. But, quick game there, 17 turns. This is probably going to be a short battle, video. But that's just the power of offensive Gliscor. The biggest power of offensive Gliscor comes with defensive Gliscor being the main threat, you know? He thought he could just get up Toxic Spikes because he didn't think my Gliscor would be a threat, and then it double dances, and then it sweeps. Like, it's absolutely insane how good this mon is for draft. But we get not only a strong win here, but good high diff. I wouldn't say I'm guaranteed in playoffs, but a lot of crazy things need to happen for me to miss. So hopefully I can get some good playoff games in, or at least one. Hopefully, hoping for one. But hell yeah, dope-ass Gliscor sweep. Make sure to like and subscribe for that insane gameplay. I'll see you guys for the last week, which is next week, week 8, where I actually play Hades, who I'm actually doing a series with called Arceus Adventures. That's also on this channel, so if you want to check that out, and check out Hades' channel, because he posts episodes of Arceus Adventures on his channel too. I think that's about all the plugging I care to do, so with that, I'm going to head out. Thanks for watching. Peace out, gang.